This is Steve Copeland from the Couch Conversation. Steve Copeland from the Couch Conversation. Steve Copeland from the Couch Conversation. Steve Copeland from the Couch Conversation show. I can't be too long because I'm over here cooking dinner for my family, right? I gotta say this, and I did not want to just do it on my regular Facebook page because what I'm about to say, people gonna get offended. I just want to say this to the freaking Republicans. I just want to say this to the freaking Republicans. I cannot believe y'all. I cannot believe y'all. Christopher Anderson asked me to come down because y'all was doing a protest about drag queens, right? And I'm like, no, I won't. You know, I said, no, I won't. Because to me, as an individual myself, people got the right to live their self the way they want. Live their life, I'm sorry, the way they want. It's us who don't have the right to beat them down for however they live their lives. I happen to go on Twitter, right? And I'm looking at the Republicans. I don't even know where y'all at, but y'all a bunch of sorry, fake, phony people. And right now, the way I'm saying stuff, I don't know who believe in the Republicans. I don't know who believe in that. Because right now, what I just seen on Twitter, with y'all down there doing a protest, talking about drag queens don't belong in the library, and it was some other stuff. Where the hell people gonna go at? Where they gonna go? And I'm reading this little stuff, and y'all down there smiling, happy, joyous, and free, and that's all I seen was evil. I seen evil. I'm looking at evil, and that has nothing to do with God. Nothing. And y'all want to speak about scripture and spirituality and this and that. Y'all are freaking hypocrites to me. And I can't believe that. Now, mind you, for me, I come at the stupid, dumb stuff that people do. And all of us have people in our families that live alternative lifestyles. Can you imagine how y'all making people feel when they trying to be all right with themselves? Can you imagine? And I'm sitting up here, right? And I'm trying to be patient because I'm cooking. I don't want to burn my chicken and pork chop. But I'm cooking and I'm on fire. Because guess what? When you call yourself fighting for the democracy of people, and that's what politicians do. You fight for their civil rights, equal rights, and constitutional rights, even if they're not living right, as far as sexually. That's their sexual preference or their lifestyle. They want to wear wigs and stuff, that's on them. Because they trying to enjoy their life the way it is. And I want to tell a bunch of you phony, fake, and I want, I want to share this too. Bible is for the individual. Stop trying to take stuff that God is telling us how he wants us to live according to the word and pushing it on other people. Everybody don't see what we see when it comes to the Bible. That's why I learned not to knock people, rather they accept Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior. What? That's okay. Because I started understanding God deals with people in his own individual way. So who the freak am I to sit back and knock you for your sexual preference or something like that? And you know what? I'm not trying to be smart, Chris. I'm not trying to be smart. You know I love you, bro. And I thank God I did not come. I did not know. I didn't remember y'all was going to go down there today and protest wherever. I did not know. And right now, and it's not the point of y'all being Republicans. I'm looking at y'all as human beings. All right? Y'all are some sorry. I'm on my live. I'm on my platform. So Facebook, y'all ain't got nothing to do with this. Y'all ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm on my network. I'm on my network, and that's why I came on here. I'm looking at y'all down there doing a protest, talking about drag queens don't need to be here. We talking about people's livelihoods. Can y'all imagine just for doing little stupid stuff like that, right? How y'all probably got somebody in their head wanting to go commit suicide. Do y'all think of stuff like that? Or since you got these radical groups out there, what makes you think that somebody might want to come with their guns and stuff and go start blasting people's heads off because of their transitional lifestyle? Do y'all realize the message y'all be sending? And Christopher, I'm not trying to be smart, brother. Don't you ever, as long as you live, ask me again to come and support any freaking thing the Republican is doing. Don't you ever. Because I realize y'all morals, values, and principles is screwed the freak up. That's because y'all live a conservative lifestyle. Y'all think y'all better than. And I'm sitting up here, I'm thinking about my family members, right? That might be lesbians and gay and all of that. Can y'all imagine? Not even that. Let me put it here. People with mental issues just trying to deal with life. That pissed me the freak off when I just seen that. And I'm so glad I did not remember to go down there. Because I probably would have left it anyway. Because I'm not going to sit up there and blast people because of their little lifestyles. I'm not going to do that. But I thought that was some sick stuff, bro. I thought that was some sick stuff looking at y'all. I thought it was some sick stuff. Y'all in there smiling and giggling like that's funny. Y'all don't realize people's lives y'all just put on the line. That might want to commit suicide just trying to be all right with themselves. And I'm going to tell you this, God ain't sent y'all out there to do that. Whatever person's lifestyle is, they ain't got nothing to do with politics. Y'all don't have drag queens that's Republicans. And y'all supposed to know about politics. So basically, it's all about the laws. Fighting for people equal rights, civil rights, constitutional rights, and all that type of stuff. The right to bear arms, the right to be who they want to be. But then y'all want to turn around and flip it and start bashing certain people, and that did not look right. I'm telling y'all now, it did not. From where I'm at, it did not look right. No freaking way in the world. If I would have came down there and seen that, I would have stayed there. No, I would not. No, I would not. Because I wouldn't want nobody to tie me in with no bull junk like that. And I'm really disappointed in you, bro. And I seen old Antonio Hayes' uncle down there too. I'm really disappointed in y'all. And y'all want to talk on the spiritual level, y'all some phony, fake ass people. Come at me with that bull junk again. And I'm going to point it out to you. Because some of y'all think you living so high that you way above other people. And check this out too. Kids, and I understand they starting to teach kids certain things in school. Let me say this again. Biology was always taught in school. Let me make that clear. Biology was always taught. Your sexual organs and stuff like that. It was always taught. It was a lot of parents that was afraid to talk to their children about their sexual orientation. So it's not people pushing stuff on them. They trying to make it easier for them to learn some stuff. For the parents that's afraid to talk to their children about sex and all this type of stuff. I'm a parent, so I understand. I had to talk with mine. My son, the girlfriend is white. When I'm going to turn around and tell him, boy, don't be talking to white people because the white man this and the white man that. I got nieces and nephews. I'm just using it as an example. So what I look like trying to bash white people? Knowing their mothers are white. And I'm not trying to be smart. I don't know what's wrong with a lot of y'all, but I'm seeing some stuff, man. Y'all are some sick people. And I'm like this. Do y'all realize when y'all ask people to vote for whatever candidate you crazy about? What is it again? What is it? Huh? Yeah. I mean, you can come and get something. I'm done really. I'm just finishing off. Boy, that oh man, oh my God. When I seen that, I'm like, thank you. I did not go. I can't believe that, bro. From where I'm looking at, from where I'm at, y'all look like a bunch of evil ass people down there. I ain't see God nowhere in that message. I'm telling you. We supposed to be fighting for people's rights and stuff, but we turn people down. And I believed in a lot of y'all, but that right there, uh-uh, that was pretty evil and nasty what I just seen. That's evil and nasty. And I said to myself, now I understand why a lot of y'all vote for Donald Trump. Because y'all crazy as a mother sucker, just like him. Now come for me. Because y'all know I ain't got no problem in telling you where I'm at. None. None. That did not look good. That did not look good. And if you, as a parent myself, right, my thing is to embrace my children, not dictate their life as far as their lifestyle. If they find peace and comfort in a certain thing in life and that's what they want, us as parents need to support them. You didn't already lived your damn life. Whether it was right or wrong, you lived your own life. We cannot go around trying to live our children's lives. You say what the freak you want. They are not you. Little Steve plays sports. I'm not a sports person. My youngest is in college to be a lawyer. So I do community stuff, so I understand a little bit about the law. You think I'm going to tell my daughter, no, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. And she basically know what type of lawyer she want to be. So you know what her mother and I do? We encourage them to keep moving into their dreams and their visions. What is wrong with y'all? You want to turn around and dictate. We supposed to be helping people. Not trying to make people feel bad because of the way they living. Lifestyle, sexual preference. Now, guess what? A lot of y'all phony fake people that's out there, call yourself being Christian people, you ain't supposed to be having sex out of wedlock, but you doing it. You doing it, right? You having sex. You getting your groove on, but you want to point the fingers at other people. A sin is a sin is a sin. And if you understand the word like I do, it's for the individual. So God is telling you not to do certain things because you are part of his lineage, well, Adam and Eve, line of people. He's talking to you, but you want to turn around and take the word of God and try to instill it in everybody else. It's not like that. The Bible is an instruction on how God wants us, his people, to live their lives. And a lot of y'all dummies don't even know that or realize that. Because you too caught up in talking about Mark's story, Luke's story, John's story. That was their experiences during that time. And a lot of y'all are too dumb to see that. It's nothing but their testimony, their story. Learn to tell your own and stop quoting other people's. And I'm not trying to be smart, Chris. I'm really disappointed in you, bro. I'm really disappointed in you. I am really disappointed in what I've seen. Y'all don't realize how y'all making other people's lives miserable. Making it hard for other people to live their lives and be joyous, happy, and free. Because y'all want to instill your beliefs on other people. I don't care how anybody live. My thing with anybody, and I'm talking about with alternative lifestyles and stuff like that. Learn to love yourself for who you are. Everybody ain't gonna like your lifestyle. That's what I tell people. You got to find love within yourself. Look at a bunch of grown people. Let me read this again. But that thing blew me up. Like that shit funny. Same way I came to one y'all had to sign up about Westmore. I don't even know this man. I try not to even badmouth him because I don't know as far as his work. And y'all want me to hold a sign up, no more West, no more West. So you know what I did? I covered my face. Come on, I don't know this guy yet. We ain't even get this guy a chance to see can he do the job or whatever. Oh my God, man. I mean, oh my God. I can't believe the Republicans are as evil. Y'all are some evil freaking people. I'm telling you. Look, I came on here, right? Here go Westmore and his wife talking. You know, new things that happen, great things that happen for the family. You know that? God dang it, my phones and stuff not lining up. I come on here go Westmore, somebody interviewing him and his wife. Wife talking good about him, right? Then you got Brandon Scott. See, y'all like, uh, y'all got me hot, man. Y'all got me hot. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. And I'm going to tell you right now, for you phony, fake Republican people, please don't ask me to come and support a freaking thing y'all doing. Because this really disappointed me as a human being. So say something to me. Say something to me. Because now you showing me what your character is really all about. Y'all a bunch of phony, fake people. Now I'm looking at the human being. Then want to talk spirituality, but yet you're going around being evil and nasty. I'm trying to find it again. Cause you sent it in to the back of my man, I was really disappointed when I seen that. And I talk a little bit about anybody and stuff. And the only reason why, because I'm looking at the character, I'm looking at the person. And I try not to mix your political beliefs mixed up with you as an individual. But y'all got to understand, y'all making this mess real hard. Because it's like politics and religion. And if I can take God's word, which I do, and encourage people just to be happy in their own skin, that's what it's all about. And a lot of y'all that's down there protesting, guess what? Y'all ain't married, but y'all sleeping around. Then you got kids out of wedlock. So what makes you any different than that individual that might have an alternative lifestyle? What makes you any different? And that's something I had to understand. A sin is a sin is a sin. When God tells us don't do something, we do it. We disobeying God. Come on, let's go there. Come on. Let's go there. I'm trying to fix it where I won't keep jumping out of my goddamn uh thing. And it should be my Twitter page. Man, that really disappointed me. Just make me wonder what type of people I'm dealing with. And please help me understand this one. Whoever I sleep with, what do that got to do? Whether I'm sleep with a man or sleep with a woman. What that got to do with my political beliefs or my religious beliefs? Certain things just don't resonate right then and there in order for people to turn their lives around. So the goal is to motivate, encourage. No, y'all bashing. Got the news people down there and everything. Y'all bashing. and I try not to figure none of that bull junk out. And what I mean when I say that, I try not to figure out uh why people think the way they think, why people do what they do. I try not to figure none of that out because I try to just focus on what God called me to do. What God called me to do. People be asking me about Westmore. What you think about Westmore? What you think about Ivan Bates? What you think about this? Now I can share a little bit about Ivan Bates. But Westmore, I haven't took the time out to get to learn like the stuff that he did or how he got to where he at. Man, that's oh my God. I'm not gonna stay on here too long because I've been burnt up my food messing with y'all. I've been burnt up my goddamn food. And wait a minute, I'm trying to find that tweet. Tweet. I can't believe that, man. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. And please, I'm telling y'all like this, please, when it comes to people's sexual preference and all that type of stuff, do not ask me to come and do no protests on people sleeping with people. And then you, right, what makes you any different if a drag queen want to wear women's stuff and that's how they feel inside, what makes us right to criticize what they do when we have our own faults? Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Look at this shit. Wait a minute, it's like I'm moving this away from my phone. Look at this shit. Y'all down somewhere. And I'm so glad I didn't go. I'm so glad. And he gonna call me and tell me to come. Look, this lady right here, white lady. Public library is not a place for a drag queen. See, and this is Antonio Hayes' uncle right here. This is Antonio Hayes' uncle with the sign in his hand. And look what the white woman got behind it. Talking about no drag queens need to be in public libraries. Where the hell else is people gonna go to spend their life? And then look at we call it grooming. Look at what's her name? I went to one of the events they had, Pelu, whatever her name is. She down there get ready to fight Yolanda and Christina. Cause they was talking about not voting for Dan. Talking about don't nobody want that white boy in there. Look at this. Wait a minute. You call it, wait a minute, something time, queer time or something. And y'all want to come on here and bash our people like this. They human beings. No matter how they live in their life, they human beings. Look at this. Please come to me and say something to me. Please do. I want to lay y'all sorry eggs out. Look at this. I can't believe you, Chris. Drag queens belong in clubs, not libraries. I can't believe you, bro. And you call yourself a minister. We got enough going on around in Baltimore City. Enough. Our people killing each other off like crazy. We got our young people who don't have positive role models, right, to help them move forward in life, but y'all want to bash people. And y'all know I talk about all of that. Certain things I just don't like, but I'm not going to sit back and knock you down because you live in a certain lifestyle. I'm not going to do that. Just because a person's sexual preference, that don't mean they can't, you know, they don't live by certain morals and values where they can teach our children better. They can also teach our children not to practice what they practicing. But guess what? They can also teach our children too to learn how to love whatever they do if that's what they want to do. Y'all missing the boat. A lot of y'all missing it. And it's pissing me off. Just like that meeting that Lady J had, where most of the people that was at the meeting was Republicans, and they can't do a damn thing for Baltimore City because they was running for offices in the county. But y'all in the city telling people what you're gonna do if I get voted in. You ain't gonna do nothing. Let's be real. Let's be real. Because a lot of y'all, the only thing y'all can do is create legislations. And it's the people that have to believe in that bill to help you get it pushed. It's the people. The same people y'all over here bashing. And after that meeting, right, the Lord Town Hall thing that Lady J gave, I pulled certain people up because I wanted to know, wait a minute, y'all running for certain county positions. What is y'all really gonna do for the people in Baltimore City? And it was nothing. It was nothing. So my thing is, if Baltimore City is not like your district to help turn stuff around, why in the hell is y'all here? Trying to get votes. It's just to put out the information. I understand that. Because that's what I do with my live streams. If I can't get the help here, right, it's to go out and get the message across the world, really. I'm very disappointed, bro. I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed. And I truly thank God that I did not go. You sent me a message to come. When you mentioned something about the drag queen thing, I kind of laughed about it. Cause I didn't look at it too deeply. But just to watch how y'all is attacking people. Y'all are attacking people. When I seen that, bro, that's all I seen was evil and nasty. Evil. And we want to talk about the devil and the demons and all of that. I'm looking right at y'all. I'm like, oh my God. And as a Christian man, the love that I have for Christ, who am I to try to judge his people? Then let's have that conversation. And I've been married twice. So I don't care for men. I date younger females. But do you think I'm gonna let somebody come and tell me, oh, you need to date women your age, you need to do this, don't tell me what I need to do and I know what I like. And that's what I go for. If that's what turns me on, that I find attractive, I go for what makes me happy. I don't date women my age. I don't date big women. Oh, well, why? Why? Because you big. I don't date big women. Just listen to what I'm saying. I'm telling you about me. Don't fix me the way you think I should be. And I'm trying to teach our people, our kids, our people to just learn to love themselves for who they are. And look what y'all doing. I don't even know what the Republican Party represents anymore. I really don't. Because that's some hypocritical stuff. And you don't have drag queens that's Democrats or just that. You got Republicans too that's that's drag queens that's Republicans. What y'all trying to send the drag queen back to Africa? Go back where you came from? Because that's basically that message. If you see it the way I see it from here, where they gonna go? Where's people gonna go? And we supposed to be loving one another and embracing each other up. And look what I just look what I just seen. as a man, look, voted Democrat for 40 years. I joined the Republican Party because I believed in y'all. Because y'all made me think y'all have the same love and the compassion for helping the people like I did. And then when I got with y'all and I started understanding stuff, oh, Trump this, Trump that, it ain't about Trump. It's about the people. Trump this, Trump that. Well, if you don't believe in Trump the way we believe in Trump, we don't need you over here. Well, guess what? I backed up. Because I realized y'all focusing on people with the money. They millionaires, billionaires. They ain't dealing with these issues in the city like a lot of our people are. That needs our help. So y'all morals and values is really screwed up on that end. Because you lifting up a man too much. And that's what I kept telling a lot of y'all. It's about the people. I'm talking about like the poor people. The still suffering people. The people that they create laws that tend to hurt the low to moderate income people. And if you read up what the Democrats supposed to do, they supposed to fight for the democracy of black, brown, immigrants, and the LGBT. There's civil rights, equal rights, and constitutional rights. But guess what I found out on top of that? That's not what the Republican Party fight for. They don't fight for your liberties, your rights. And I understand when I came over, some people was kind of making stuff clear to me, right? That the goal is not for the people to depend on the government like they do, or the funding, the state, and all that type of stuff. Free handouts. So it was talking about, like, in a way, programs, putting programs together that people can get into to be able to make money where they won't have to depend on the government or the state or that funding, these programs. And when I caught that, I was like, okay, I got you, Ned. Y'all have so much stuff with y'all. You got the left wing, you got the right wing, you got to get in the back, you got to get in the front. I'm like, what in the heck is all of this? You got the left wing don't like the right wing, and I'm trying to read all up on this type of stuff so I can at least have an understanding of what's going on and what's going on and stuff like that, right? And I had to move away from it. I had to move away because once I realized the Republican Party was no different than the damn Democrats, I'm like, you stuck by yourself again, Steve. I don't like the fact that no matter how I might come for you, now mind you, if I come for you, it's because I see you basically bringing harm to the less fortunate, right? That's when I speak out about stuff because it's supposed to be our goal as like leaders and activists and stuff like that is to help embrace the people and build them up, encouraging them and motivating them to be more independent of themselves. That's what my housing program is about. And if somebody coming to my housing program and they might, if it's a guy and he like another guy, I ain't got no problem with that. You just can't be doing nothing in here with that. Or if it's a woman, a female that likes another female, and I know you butcher something, I know what you like. I'm not going to judge you because of your sexual preference, but I'll let you know you can't be doing nothing up in here. I respect you as the person. I got a guy that brings his two daughters over there. All right, just let me know, when you going to bring them. Because I don't want people to just coming up in there, popping up in there, thinking that it's okay. Because they will bring their family in and have their family living in there because they know I'm not there. And then when they think I'm gonna come around, then they start cleaning the house. So I'm hearing other people saying stuff later. So what I'll do, I'll talk with them and let them know. Certain things I don't mind, but you gotta talk with me. You don't just take it upon yourself and bring somebody into this program and then want to call me later and say like something happened to somebody, right? I didn't even know they was in the damn house. And this is what I have to tell my clients. You don't do stuff without letting me know first. Not in here. I'm not gonna deprive you, you know, you got kids and stuff, and I know you trying to put your life together. It's a lot of programs that will not allow family to come around like that. And it's okay. It's okay. I try to be open-minded about some stuff that I can't really I have to stop doing because you know it's business. It's business. Man, I'm like, woo, woo. I don't care what y'all think about me. I really don't. I just don't play when it come to that. And I think about, you know, it's bad enough we got our children, period, trying to find their way in life, right? With their either sexual preference or trying to maintain and take care of themselves and their babies, trying to be responsible. And we as adults want to make them feel bad because of the life they choose. I don't roll like that. And let me make this clear to y'all. I talk with my son. I talk with my daughters. And if my son and my daughters, if they like females, guess what? They my kids. I love them. You think I'm going to tell them, nah, you don't do this. You ain't supposed to do that. Well, a man ain't supposed to sleep with a man the way he do a woman. No way in the world I do that. No way in the freaking world. Why do now, for me, people that live certain lifestyles, I tell them try to find peace within yourself. Because it's the outside people that's not going to like your lifestyle. That's where the struggle come in at. That's where the struggle come in. Trying to make other people happy. Number one, don't you ever come for minds like that. My children have any issue with somebody, daddy gonna come to it to let you know. That's not one of the ones you want to play with. Or you want to say like try to intimidate, offend, or anything like that. No, no. I always ask my kids, do they have issues like with somebody might be intimidating them or bullying them in school, stuff like that. I kept that door open. So that way, if something ain't right, even with teachers, if something ain't right, you tell me as your father, I will address it. Like my daughter told me about the white teacher um, out at her college. So I told my daughter, I said, well, go talk to like the dean or somebody like that. And if they don't do nothing, then I'll step in. I have no problem because that's what I do here anyway. One, I would definitely probably go to her and let her know that's not one you want to play with. But then when I talk to the what's that whoever else in charge of her, right? I would let them know why y'all got this person around here if she have an issue with black people. I'm telling you. Just like my daughter that was working down the cheese factory. And the white lady kept coming for her. Eventually my daughter quit. But I told my daughter, because my daughter didn't want to keep kind of arguing with her and then going to the general manager and them. And she's like a something like that, a manager herself. But nobody is dealing with the issue. Okay. So your father gonna come in. And if I come in and I'm gonna be polite and I'm gonna let you know. Please do not have me go and talk to the news. I will call Fox 45. I got McKenzie number. I got the guy that sends McKenzie out to do things number. And I will reach out to them and let them know the issue that I'm having. That's what I do. I don't know what you phony fake call yourself wanting to be politicians or supporting certain people. Do you know what a protest is like? And remember this, when we sit back and we try to bash people because of their sexual preference or their lifestyle, they might not have the money to live a certain way like we do. But it's not for me to downgrade you. I'm very, very, very disappointed. And I'm going to start looking at a lot of y'all that's freaking Republicans in a whole different light now. I listen to y'all talk about the spirit and God, this and that, and God, because everybody on the panel was talking good about the spirit and stuff like that. But guess what? God is dealing with the individual. Y'all didn't know God knew they was gonna be trans or the, what is it, drag queens before he even put them in the womb. I'm stuttering. But before he put them in the womb, y'all don't think God knew that? God knew it way before they got here. But y'all got the damn issue with it. Let people live their life. Find peace within it. That's where I'm at. And that's what it took me once I got clean. I had to learn to love Steve for Steve and not worry about how other people see me. And that's not how a lot of y'all do because you miserable. You living according to certain laws and rules, right? And then you want to turn around and apply that towards other people. I had to stop. I know the word tells me don't sleep with another man like I would sleep with a woman. I understand that. So I don't. But if that person read it who likes other men or likes other women and it don't hit them in their heart like that, that's okay. Because that's between them and God. Not y'all suckers. Not y'all. You keep doing what you need to do right for your life and your relationship with the Creator. That's who you need to make sure that's well pleased with you. It's not about other people. And I'm not going to be around and look. I know what you're doing is wrong, but I'm gonna jump on your bandwagon anyway. I don't roll like that. That's why I tell people if you coming to me right, and if you have this thing in you where you want to rob Peter to pay Paul, and I'm talking about our poor people to put money in your pocket, please don't let me see it, because that's not how I'm trying to roll. Come on, I lived a corrupt lifestyle. I never been to jail with time for anything like that. So do you think I want to turn around now at the age I am or where I'm at in life that I want to do some stuff that's going to put me behind bars now? I don't like prison. To me, I think being behind bars is for animals, wild animals. And I ain't trying to be smart, Chris. If you need to talk to me, you can call me, bro. Because I'm going to put you on point. I'm going to put you on point as a man that I know you're a minister, you do something. I was going to say pastor, but I know you're a minister, one of them. And just to see y'all out there, when I done been in y'all company and I heard y'all talk more about the spiritual connection towards people living, what you need to do, if you living right, you keep living right. Because that's what people need to see. People don't wake up overnight and say, well, I guess I'm going to be gay today. At least I don't think so. And I don't even think y'all think like that. And when I got out that message, y'all think y'all too, like y'all above people. And I ain't trying to be smart. When I seen it, I didn't see nothing but evil and hatred. That's what I seen y'all down there doing. It's evil. I ain't see nothing but evil. And I do not, if you listen to me a lot, I do not talk about the devil this, the devil that, and all that. I just don't do it. Because I know he's not in control, really. He's in a dungeon waiting to be released. So I don't go there unless it's something hit me hard, hit me, and it's not moving. I might say, pray for me, this and that, because it seems like everything I'm trying to do as a human being is not being lifted. So I might need prayer from other people, that power. But for the most part, I know it's all within me. I do not give credit to the devil what credit is not due. And what I just seen with y'all, bro, that was pure D evil and freaking nasty and mean. Pure hatred. And I'm starting to trying to see, right? Because a lot of people look at the Republican Party as what the good old boys as far as the KKK, right? Something along that line. Because that's what we was taught coming up, right? So I understand the good old boys is not in control of certain things like it was back then. But certain behaviors y'all practicing, y'all bringing it in. Y'all bringing it in. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like it. I don't like it because our work is about helping people. Fighting for people's civil rights, equal rights, constitutional rights, and all this type of stuff, right? But y'all down there bashing the very people that need our love and support. And y'all bashing them. And in your hearts and minds, it's all right. They don't belong. Drag queens don't belong in the library. They belong in clubs. So y'all putting people in places where you want them to be. Now, what about your sons, your daughters, your grandbabies? That's if you have them that might want to dress in women clothes or struggling with their sexual identity. And y'all really believe what y'all was doing was right. Y'all really believe deep down in your sick souls, y'all really believe that what y'all was doing today was okay. I don't even want to be bothered with y'all no more because I ain't know y'all thought like that. I ain't know y'all was that like evil and nasty inside. No freaking way in the world. And I'm just talking about people's sexual preferences and all that. Because y'all know how it come. I ain't talking about people that's robbing Peter to pay Paul. I'm talking about people that has certain lifestyles that's okay for them. But I want to beat you down about how you live your life. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I don't care about y'all not liking me and what I say. I'm not. I'm not. But one thing I do know today, when I studied the word and all of that, yeah, I was quoting the scriptures and do you plead in the blood of Jesus and this and that. I was doing all of that. But as I begin to mature in my Christian walk, I begin to understand that God deals with his people in his own special way. So who am I? Who am I? Right? And I'm talking about I ain't talking about wait a minute, let me try to get my words right. I'm talking when I say that I'm talking about people lifestyle, right? That's what I'm talking about. Who am I to judge you for however you live? I don't like a lot of stuff that's going on around in Baltimore City with our young men killing each other off and all this type of stuff, people losing their lives like crazy, and then I don't like it, right? So what I need to do if I don't like it, do something to try to slow it down. Don't just keep talking about it. And I can tell y'all right now, just as a member of Communities United, I know how hard it is when you have a city that's I'm gonna say that's in crisis the way ours is. It's going to take time for stuff to change. I know that. I know it's going to take time, right, before we could actually see things that's happening, like with certain bills that they might create that's put in place. It will take years, I know, for a lot of that stuff to take effect. I already know that. But when we come together as a community, it doesn't take years. And that's what I learned from being a community activist, being with Communities United, because we fight behind the scene. We fight the laws behind the scene. So sometimes, and I already know, it'll take a while before we can actually see it taking place. But I'm going to share this and I am going to go. They got rid of the eye in the sky. From what I seen, right? With that plane up, we could have reduced the homicide rate by 20% in that first year. They didn't want it. They didn't want it. And that's what pissed me off, because it's people that's supposed to have our best interests at heart. They was fighting against something that could actually help them because it covered more of the city. Polices cannot be everywhere at one time. Safe streets can't be everywhere at one time. Hug Don't Shoot can't be everywhere at one time. The police department can't be everywhere at one time. So basically what I'm saying, that the plane covered Baltimore, the whole Baltimore and part of the counties too. And they knew it. With the information and the data, would have slowed a lot of stuff down. They made the decision not to let that plane stay up. Now, from what I understand and what was said, it was the ACU, something like that, that came in and supposed they had did something to get Ross to go. But mind you, and y'all don't think, we already got the city watch cameras. We already got the red light cameras, the doorbell cameras. So anything that happened in the community, right? If you want to follow the person, you look at their evidence through those cameras to help you track down whoever you need to track down. Baltimore City ain't doing it. They not doing it. They not doing it. And they didn't want Ross to do it. I told Ross before I even seen the presentation, I said, Ross, you're gonna cause a lot of people to lose their jobs. Because that plane would have actually done the work as far as collecting the evidence. With that evidence that Ross collects, he give to the detectives to come and arrest the person or the people who did the crime. It's the state's attorney's office to prosecute you with the evidence. It fell into place. They didn't want it. They talked against it. And now look what's happening. Now look what's happening. Some people don't understand. When you in public, you do not have privacy in public. So people go, that's a violation of our privacy and blah, blah, blah. You don't have it. You in public. And then my thing too, right? You doing all the right things in life. So you're not out there committing crimes. You're not doing this, you're doing that. The only way we can pull that evidence up was from a 911 call. We telling y'all all of that. So once they get the 911 call, they call 911, we might get it seconds. I don't know how the delay time is, right? But I'm trying to think of maybe the delay time. Then we will pull up that information and start doing our own investigation to give the detectives that information, to go with the information that they collected from that crime. And a lot of them wanted it. Y'all ain't know that. A lot of them was looking forward because it helped make their job easier. So many people talked against it. So every time something happened now in Baltimore City, I say the dumbest thing Baltimore City could have ever done was let that plane go. When y'all let that plane go, y'all gave our criminals the green light to do whatever they want. Because they know people not telling. They're afraid to snitch. Because y'all won't protect them if they become an eyewitness for certain things that then took place. So guess what? They scared to put their lives on the line. And you can't blame them. But y'all steady sending out information. We need you to call this number. We need you to do that. No. So I'm getting ready to get off now. Because I ain't trying, like I said, I ain't trying to burn my food. And I know you're going to get this, Chris. And that was some evil, nasty stuff, bro. From what I seen. And I'm talking about, like, just the way we, as individuals, want to judge somebody else. He just texted me back and said he called me. He did send me a message about them going to protest the drag queen, about the drag queen. Right now, I know you probably hear me, Chris, since you responded back to that. No, I wouldn't. Now, and I thank God. I thank God I didn't go, bro. I thank God I did not come down there. That was some evil, nasty bull junk y'all did, bro. That was evil. Come on. And I'm glad you just responded. That was some evil, nasty shit y'all did. And guess what? Now I'm going to start looking at y'all as devils now. I'm telling you. It ain't a freaking thing y'all can say good about that, bro. Nothing. Nothing. That was evil. You don't go out there and put people like that out like that, bro. When we talking about helping people and building in a community and stuff like that. Come on. Let me see. Drag queens don't need help too? When I seen it, bro, it just looked evil, demonic. I'm telling you, from where I'm looking at, that was some evil shit, bro. And I'm telling you, from me looking, I'm on the outside, looking at what y'all did. That was evil. And I'm looking at us, how we trying to fight a lot of the stuff, that's going on in Baltimore City, and y'all bashing people like that. Their sexual preference ain't got nothing to do with us. Nothing. How they dress don't have nothing to do with us. And I ain't trying to be smart. Don't call me no more. Ask me come to nothing. Please don't. Because I realize, man, y'all some evil ass people. I'm looking at human beings. And that's all I seen was a bunch of evil, mean, nasty ass people. And y'all proud of that shit. We asked you to come. No, you don't ask me to come like that. Just like that shit with Mess Westmore. Y'all come talking about, we want you to come out and support this and support that. I'm thinking I'm going down there to support something as far as fighting for the children, right? Because that's what I was told. But I get down there, y'all got signs out about Westmore. And then guess what? Yolanda and Christina even said something about it. Y'all can't be tricking people like that, bro. Y'all can't be doing that. I don't care what people's lifestyle is. They live the way they want. Sleep with whoever they want. Dress the way they want. I don't dress like I'm 60 years old. So what y'all want to say, because y'all be seeing me dressing in some nice stuff? Oh, he's a queer. He's flamboyant. I was called that by one of my church members, right? And I thought he was calling me gay. So I was like, Chump, what you calling me gay? He said, no, I'm just saying you flamboyant. I had to look that word up. I'm really disappointed in y'all, bro. I'm really disappointed in y'all. I am. And I'm not talking about basically as Republicans. I'm just disappointed in y'all as human beings. I don't know what give y'all the freaking right to think it's okay to address people like that. That's what I'm talking about. Bad enough, guess what? You got kids running around trying to find themselves, right? Some committing suicide. They doing whatever they can to just learn to deal with life. But then you got a bunch of grown ass people don't know how to encourage the kids, don't know how to motivate the people to just love themselves for who they are. So any one of y'all suckers want to talk to me, let's talk. Let's talk. Because I'm going to tell you point blank in your damn face, you was wrong. As a human being, you was wrong. Why would you want to sit back, right? Our lifestyle's not perfect. But why I want to sit back and judge you because of what you do as far as with your lifestyle? What give me the right to do that? I'm telling you that with just the little bit I seen blew me, boy. And this is on Twitter. This is on LinkedIn. This is on YouTube. This is on Facebook. Bro, I would never do a protest on a person's lifestyle. I would never do that. And I know some organizations does that. But I'm not gonna stop out there and wanna point out your lifestyle and what you shouldn't do. Basically, what y'all telling them in a sense, they need to go kill themselves. We don't want you. Y'all better start thinking, bro. Y'all better start thinking. Because y'all know what my talk show is about. Y'all know what my mouth is about. It's about being real. And I don't need a crowd around me to say what I got to say. Y'all was dead wrong. And if you don't like it, when y'all see me, talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. And I'm going to eat your butt up. I'm going to eat you up. Because my thing is, what give you the fucking right? What give you that right? And what I'm thinking about in my head is just individuals, period, trying to cope with life. That's all. Trying to find peace in their own life with themselves. I'm talking to my 22-year-old the other day, right? And just because her hair not did and certain things not done, because normally on her birthday she flashes all outdoors. And I told her certain things happen where you know, might not be able to get the material things to feed this. And we're on the phone and she said, I'm ugly, I'm this. And I'm like, no, you not. No, you not. You is beautiful. She's doing a lot. She's in college to be a lawyer. She found out that the guy she used to go with, that she left, was with some other girl. Somebody called her and told her that. So now she in her feelings. Y'all ain't together no more. I can't sit back and tell my daughter, well, you don't need to sit up there. I had to realize she still love him. And I'm quite sure he loved her. But she moved away because she realized he don't really want much. But her heart is still there. Now I'm in because I understand where my baby at. So I gotta encourage her. I gotta motivate her. Because right now she feeding off a bunch of negative stuff. But she not really looking at the accomplishments that she's been making in life. Can a lot of y'all do that? Hell to the no. Because you so busy caught up in your own bull crap that you don't realize how our children need embracing too. And I'm looking at my daughter. And I'm like, you don't realize you's an awesome woman. Strong, independent woman. But she ain't feeling it right now. So should I point out the faults so that can sink in deeper? Because I'm not trying to put something there to get her out of that space. Because a lot of y'all don't know how to do it. That's why y'all come the way you come. Now show y'all how retarded certain things is, right? Lord Steve been wanting me to bring him McDonald's late at night. Now I ain't feel like driving that truck to no goddamn McDonald's and then take him McDonald's. So I said, how much do which name cost? I think he said about $30. I'm like, huh? My kids are so rotten, it's horrible. But anyway, I sent them $40 last night because he still wanted something from McDonald's. And I ain't feel like riding that truck around there. They not that far. I try not to use the truck as much as I don't have to. But I'm sitting up here, I'm saying to myself, Steve, you damn kids too, they gonna spoil, bro. And I'm starting to understand now, right? Not understand now, I'm sorry. It's time for them to become more independent for themselves. You got me? So little by little by little by little, you cut them away. It's time for them to start flying on their own. And that's what I was telling my daughter, right? Cause her mother and I, we always been there. Her sisters too. Anytime they want something, we got them. But it's getting to that point that you have to stand up. My daughter will work. If she want to do something, she will work long enough to pay for whatever trips she want to go on And then she'll turn around and stop. And I told her, you got to stop doing that. She'll work to get whatever she needs to do a vacation or whatever. I'm trying to tell her she want a 2018 Honda because she liked everything about that Honda. So she said, Dad, I'm going to save up my money, and then next year I probably do such and such and such and such. And I'm like, that 2018 Honda going to be a little bit older now. So is your mind still set on that 2018? Because she want to make sure whatever is under 18,000. But I'm trying to help her understand that's going to be another year or two, where it makes the car a little bit older. So you might want to look at. But two, we got to watch the way we feed our kids back. Because if that's her vision, and to her, she don't care if it's 2030. If that's what I want, that 2018, I'm going to get it. And that's what I know. But Daddy trying to help her to understand that'll be another year or two old. So you might start in your mind, right, back later down the line, looking for something more up to date. That's all it was. But I know she got her mind set on this. And as a father, I'm not going to tell her, don't think like this, don't do that. I don't want her to pay a real high car payment. So I'm trying to teach her, to stay within a certain budget or whatever. I've been looking at other trucks, like, well, I'm going to say Xfinities. I've been looking at those too, Mercedes and all that. I got a truck, my 23-year-old driving that, my Armada, because she don't have a car. Her car messed up. My daughter engine blew up in the engine blew up in her car. So now she get ready to go back to college. So I gotta, I don't want her to be moving around, walking wise. But it is what it is. So I said I'm gonna get another engine put in her car. But I might just trade that sucker in and just get something, more up to date, and just let her go ahead and take that because she got to get back and forth to school. And this her last year up in what's that, Fredericks, one of them, because she going to the law school here at the University of Maryland. And I'm like, yes, we ain't got to worry about the dorm money and all this type of stuff. But I'm only saying this to help some of y'all understand how we support people. You don't beat people down for certain things as far as their lifestyle, sexual preference, and all of that. I asked my daughter when, they was coming up a little bit more. And she had a girlfriend or two that liked it females. And I asked her, did she like females? And she was like, no, Daddy, not like that. But guess what? That's my daughter. What I'm going to tell her? I hate you because you want to, no. And a lot of y'all worried about the schools teaching y'all kids stuff. But look at how y'all reacting to certain things that they teach the kids in school. And I understand, but y'all grew up, if y'all my age, they taught us biology back then about the body, about the personal parts. Because a lot of parents, y'all wasn't taught how to, about your body and stuff like that. So you don't give your kids back something you don't know. Then you feel a little intimidated because that's a touchy area. But guess what? You got to talk to your kids. I'm listening to my daughter telling me, Dad, because you used to always tell us like, that place right there, everybody don't go there, everybody don't do that. And I'm glad she was repeating it back. Because I wanted them to feel good about themselves as females. And I'm telling them they beautiful, they sexy, and I'm just telling them this stuff because I want them to feel it. Understand what I'm saying? Spiritually. And a lot of people used to miss it. That's kind of funny. A father telling his daughter she's sexy, she beautiful. But y'all had to understand. I watched my wife with low self-esteem. So I had to turn around and do the opposite with my girls to help them feel inside. So when a man say, girl, you sexy, girl, you beautiful, you can just say thank you because she already know. And I had a lot of women coming at me because I said that. But guess what? A lot of them that came at me because they didn't have a male like their father in their lives to make them feel special. Letting them know that they deserve better. Because I taught my daughters this stuff too. If a man don't take care of you like your father, get away from him. I don't want no guys living off my daughters. And this is stuff I had to talk with my girls about. They independent women. And why you saying that, Steve? Because I'm letting y'all know our goal as human beings. I'm not saying a Democrat or freaking Republicans because that's not your character. That doesn't make your personality. And a lot of y'all don't know how to build people's self-esteem. Y'all don't know how to build on people to help people learn how to love themselves no matter what's going on in their lives. And y'all know that thing pissed me off. I done been on here for almost an hour and 20 minutes. And I'm just saying it because if you looking, bro, like I said, it's on Twitter. It's on Twitch. It's on two of my Facebook pages. Matter of fact, three. Because when I go on Lavelle, because it shows on Lavelle and it shows on a New Baltimore, and it goes automatically to my Stephen Copeland Yahoo.909 at Yahoo.com. And bro, I would not, believe me, I would not have went here if I didn't think that was evil and nasty, what y'all just did. That was pure D hatred, bro. And I'm glad I seen the faces that I seen. Because now I know y'all some evil ass fucking people. Ain't nothing good about y'all. And I'm only saying that because look at how we try to disgrace people, bro. And that's the case. How many of y'all out there, right, that was out there protesting, if y'all want to go according to scripture, how many of y'all out there protesting in relationships and sleeping out of wedlock? Because you know different than whoever practicing whatever lifestyle. And if you know the word like I know the word, you ain't supposed to be sleeping around, not being married. But what you do, you come out and you want to point the fingers at everybody else and you just as cruddy in your sin. That's how I begin to understand the word is for me. It's not for me to take that and try to beat somebody else down with it. Everybody might not believe in your way of doing things and living. And I don't care how y'all feel and what you think. Because what I seen today, guess what? Y'all Republicans is a bunch of evil ass demons. Y'all are demons. I'm telling you, that kind of blew me tonight. Y'all are evil as hell. And I know you feel deep in your heart and in your spirit that it's okay. I know it. Y'all are some evil ass people. I'm telling you. I didn't know y'all was like that. Your belief system and all that. I did not know y'all was like that. I did not. I did not. Nope, nope. And I have much love and respect for a lot of y'all, but I did not know. And we call ourselves trying to fight for people's like civil rights, equal rights, and constitutional rights, right? Because that's what we do when we come up against certain lawmakers that or uh, local elected officials or whatever, somewhere along that line. Our leaders can't do that. You have people, right, that don't dress in drag queen stuff, don't live a perverted lifestyle, right? They just trying to be all right with themselves. Don't do none of that. But they trying to be all right with them. And a lot of times people like us have to build on, help them, build up their self-esteem. Look how y'all turn people down. Oh my God. Oh my God. I used to tell a lot of like church members, right, who live in a certain lifestyle, they would leave the church, right? Because people kind of judge them because of their lifestyle. And I would tell people, don't never let nobody stop you from getting to know Christ. Know why? Because if he want to change it, he'll change it. But you got to do the work. That's not how y'all do. It's only God, the word, that will convict that. They got to feel convicted to want to turn their lives around. And that's only according to the spirit inside with practicing that behavior. Y'all don't know that? Y'all Bible toting people don't know that? That people got to feel it? The spirit is felt consciously. That's why I don't do a lot of stuff like I used to do. I wanted to go buy some Beijing and dye my this right here so I can go chasing younger females again. Boy, you better not. And I'm being honest. That's what the couch conversation is about, keeping it real. A lot of y'all don't know how to keep it real. A lot of y'all look on the outside, looking at other stuff, right? In order to feel complete in the inside. And I understand that. I ain't mean to take up y'all time like this. I'm very disappointed, bro. I'm very disappointed. And guess what? It ain't a freaking thing none of y'all can come and say to me, Republicans, to justify that bull jump. Not when we attacking other people like that. No. Now I could see, because we dealing with politics and stuff like that. We dealing with the politics and we dealing with like your local leaders that's actually not doing what we feel like they supposed to do, but their sexual preferences and all that type of stuff. Um, that to me that has nothing to do with whether you're a Democrat or a Republican. You know what I mean? It's just it's a lifestyle. Why would I want to beat you up about your lifestyle? And then I try not to look at your, I'm getting ready to say religious beliefs. I try not to look at your political affiliation and judge you character wise. I try not to because I understand as far as the laws and I guess I can say morals, values, and principles too, right? According to the laws, basically. But to sit back as a person in general, and that's who I try to focus on, the individual. And I tell people, like some people might create certain bills, and I'll go to them and ask them why did they create that bill. Now, mind you, they could be some beautiful people, and I'm talking about personality, character-wise, and stuff like that. But I'm realizing too, because we don't live a certain way, Like I came through the ghetto, and my thinking now is more conservative. Like certain things that I used to be okay with, I'm not all right with, now. But it's not about me pushing it on other people. It's for me. It's for me. But I try not to let my character as a human being get mixed up with my political affiliation or my religious beliefs. Because be honest, all of that is basically personal for the individual. Because we're not going to always agree to everything alike. You know what I mean? But guess what? I might not believe in what you believe, but that don't make you a bad person. You might have 2, 3 wives now that you still sleeping around with. I had one wife and about 4 or 5 girlfriends, and you could not tell me I was wrong. Well, people I slept with. You could not tell me that. I had to see it for myself, even though I was wrong as heck. But I had to look at it and realize, boy, you're a dog. You're a dog. You ain't nothing but a whoremonger, a womanizer. And I had to be honest with me. God dang, you were nothing but a womanizer, Steve. You disrespected women. You married and you sleeping here and you sleeping there. Y'all could say anything you want until I see it for myself. And I'm like, oh my God. But I had to learn the sick information I had to understand the sick information too that I learned from older guys that made me feel like that was okay to do or live like that. So now I'm talking individually, like, right? I'm talking about self. I remember my aunt telling me, Steve, it's okay if you go sleep around and stuff like that, but make sure you take care of your house. And I looked at my aunt like, but I understood a lot of older women back in the days was all right with that, knowing their husbands sleeping all around. But one thing about them, they took care of home. And that's something I always did. And I tried to take care of another home too. But that got too expensive. So I told myself I had to stop doing that. I'm talking about me, keeping it real, Steve. Now you can lie to yourself. Go ahead. Go ahead. You can lie to everybody else. But you can't lie to yourself. You can't. And then if you have a relationship with God, just like I have a relationship, the Holy Spirit gonna eat your conscience up. And if the Spirit is not convicting you from doing certain things, then you're not connected in that way because it has nothing. My relationship with the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and I know it's only one God, is personal for me. Yes, in the beginning, I used to push that on everybody because that's the way I turned my life around. I plead the blood of Jesus. I try to live a perfect way of life physically. Not looking at women. You know the old statement: if your right eye causes your left eye to sin, pluck it out. Do you really think I'm gonna pluck out my eye? No. The thing is, just don't look at women, and I guess in a derogatory way or a lustful way. So you know what I had to do with certain things. God, please forgive me. If I look at her and be like, "Oh God, God, please forgive me." But guess what? From what I understand, God didn't say a lot of this stuff we couldn't do. He just said, "Don't make it your God. Have no other God before me." And a lot of us have a tendency of doing stuff outside compulsively. I'm talking about me. And maybe it was meant for me to come on here with this, because it's an hour and a half. And I'm not trying to be smart, Chris. If you over there looking at it, bro, please don't ask me. Don't ask me to come and support nothing y'all do. Because what I seen today, bro, it really, really disgraced me as a human being. As a human being. And I know y'all might not see that. Y'all thought it was good to be out there with signs. Drag queens don't belong in libraries, they belong in clubs. I didn't see I didn't see nothing spiritual, you know, or positive about that. I didn't see it. I seen evil, pure D evil. And y'all might not be getting it, but I'm just saying, I seen pure D evil when I seen that, bro. Cause you know when you tweet stuff, I'll get it like an inbox message, right? And I'm looking at what I was like, oh, they doing, oh, they the day. But then when I start reading something, I'm like, oh no. I'm glad I didn't go. Cause I don't want nobody to ever think, as far as the type of work I do, rather you are gay, rather you are a man that likes 20, 40, 50 women, I'm going to judge you because of that. Because I understand life, sometimes it is what it is, what it is for a lot of us. And it's not my goal. But if I see you coming for people that I feel as though it's uncalled for, that was evil, bro. That right there was pretty evil. And I wish you could sit back and see it the way I looked at it. That was real evil and nasty. Hateful. Hateful. I couldn't believe it. Blew my head off. And you know I got the utmost respect for you, bro. The utmost respect for you and what you do as far as trying to help the people. But that right there, you don't do that. It's like y'all flagging certain people. Oh, I'll work with you because you this and you that, and I'll work with you. Basically sound like I do what I do. Because my thing is, I'm trying to help people that y'all didn't kick to the side. And that's what Christ was all about. Thank you, God, for me saying that. Because when I said it, I thought about the harlot woman, or the woman at the well, the woman with the issue of blood. When Jesus said to he without sin cast the first stone. So a lot of y'all casting bricks, man. Y'all tossing bricks at people. Because the whole thing for us is not to judge each other like that. Now I'm gonna come for you when I feel as though you coming at our less fortunate people, our poor people, our homeless people. And I probably got about 20 violations on my Facebook page, but it's okay because I can still do my live stream without Facebook. That doesn't matter. In case somebody over there at Facebook looking at my daggone thing, because when I get off, probably go on there, I probably got like bing, 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 bing. Oh no, no, no. Don't bring me into that, bro. Don't you ever. Don't you ever. And then what I'm looking at right now, and I am going to get off because I didn't mean to come on this long. Like you might have family members, right, that dress a certain way, or that's gay or whatever. How you think they're gonna feel when you around them? Well, see, I wasn't really talking to you. I was saying it over here. You wasn't? No, I wasn't talking about you because you family, so you know. I know you phony, fake bunch of people, bro. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I will never look at y'all. I can't believe it. And the only thing I could think of the work we do, bro, to call ourselves trying to help people. And I know a lot of y'all might could look at me right. Well, you be leaning on people. I do not get into people's sexual preference or the way they dress like that or whatever. That's none of my business. But now, when you coming for the poor people, the less fortunate people, I got a problem with that. I got a problem. So I'm gonna get ready to get off. I'm just a little disappointed, and I know y'all in y'all heads now felt like y'all did an awesome thing today, bashing people. Wherever they got a wig on, or you know, imitating some star, they still vote for people because they believe in certain things in whatever policies. It just blew me away because I thank God I did not come. I thank God I forgot all about it. I really do. I do. Certain things is not just certain places is just not for me to be. And I'm telling you, if I got down there and seen what I seen today, I would have pulled off. I would have pulled off because for me and the stuff that I do to help people, that would send a real mixed message about me as a person and trying to help people. I can't judge you for certain things. That's not my call. So I'm off of here because I need to go eat. And bye. Bye.